Y'all, it's November, it's Christmas! I'm so excited. I used to get so mad about the Christmas music on the radio station that starts November 1st, but I love it now. I'm so excited by it now. Yay, Christmas. Also, I'm wearing my Christmas sweater. I've broken out the Christmas sweaters. This is hilarious. There are 3 adult men putting away their cards right now, and they're very confused. Yes, look, can you see it? It's my fleece Navidad shirt. I'm happy it's Christmas, and there are so many things that have happened today that could have just made me so frustrated, but I'm in a good mood today. I don't know why, I'm in a great mood. It's the Christmas music on the radio, it's the Christmassiness, it's raining, it's gray, it's like 44 degrees. I should be upset, but I'm not. I'm always upset when it's raining, and I'm not upset today. And I exported the vlog today and it took significantly longer than necessary, but it didn't upset me. And I'm proud of myself because I decided I'm just not gonna let these little things get me down today. Oh, car. For example, it is a zoo here at Kroger right now, and I have absolutely no idea why, other than it's 3 o'clock on a Tuesday. Wow, Friday. But it is a mess here at Kroger, and there are a ton of people, and there is a ton of traffic on the road. Again, no reason for it. It's not like the weekend before a holiday. It's just a bunch of people, but I don't know. I'm in a good mood. And then, this would never have put me in a bad mood, but it's funny. I just so happened to be in the produce section here at Kroger while the produce people were out stocking, and they stopped me and they said, "Hey, you don't pick up for the food pantry today, do you?" And I said, "Not usually, because we're only open on Wednesdays, and if I were to pick up today, like, most of the produce would go bad before I got a chance to use it." But I don't know if you can see the back of the vehicle or not. They had a ton of pumpkins and gourds and Indian corn and other squashes that they have to get rid of today, or they have to throw them away or something like that. Anyway, they pulled me over and they were like, "Can you take stuff?" And I said, "I'll take as much as I can." So I took a bunch of squashes and pumpkins and Indian corn, and I'm excited for the pantry, not for myself. So I'll show you here in a second when I get to the pantry. But yeah, got a bunch of squashes, and I'm going to get some recipes ready. I'm going to look up what each squash is because I haven't eaten most of these. See if they're edible, and if they are, I'm going to come up with a recipe for each of them that we can give people, and everyone can experience a new squash if they so desire, and I'm excited about it. And we have costumes and rehearsal tonight, and we need to leave at 5, and it's 3:30. So I'm going to try to make this snappy. I also need to upload the vlog. It's edited and exported, I just need to upload it, but that won't take very long. But yeah, first things first. Drop off these squash. See, we've got some Casper pumpkins, I guess is what they're called. There's some other pumpkins and squashes. There's a turban squash there. I think these are a different kind of pumpkin or a squash. We've got Indian corn, got delicata squash, my personal favorite squash. More pumpkin things. What are these? Buttercup squashes. Are you in the lines?
I am here. What do you think?
Let me check. Hi, welcome to the vlog. Yep, you're a little angled, but you are indeed in the lines. So, we are going to our first Broadway in Cincinnati show because, as you may have seen in previous vlogs, we were able to get season tickets, which is very exciting. So we're at our first show, which is when we bought tickets for the kids to come. We're going to go see Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But you guys, this camera is going to stay in the car because you can't come inside the venue. So any future vlogging between now and when we come back to the car will be done on my phone. So
Leave your knife and firearm in the car.
Yep, and your food and your weapons and your pets. Yeah, okay, see you later. So, first thing that's happened, I got out of the elevator and everyone else stayed in the elevator because they were reading a sign and the elevator left. So now I'm by myself.
Okay.
How was your ride? So please ignore any randomness you see behind me. I don't know what's in the frame here. It's been a crazy few days, and it's gonna be crazy until the end of December. Gonna be fun. So, as you know, Friday we had another ballet rehearsal / costume fitting thing Friday night for 2 hours. And then on Saturday we had normal rehearsal for 2 hours, and then the kids had a class after, they have an acro class. And then yesterday we had Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which was fantastic. I was very impressed with it. It was super fun. First time seeing like a Broadway, well, actually it's not the first time seeing a Broadway touring show, like a Broadway Across America show, but first time seeing an entire Broadway Across America show. That's a story for another time. But first time seeing the whole thing, and it was great. But we got home late yesterday, and then I have 7 million things that need to happen. That might be an exaggeration, but not really, because Wednesday is week 1 of holiday extras at the food pantry, which is my, like, I'm not like in charge of it really, but it's like my, I deal with the like logistics of it. So cue the pre-first week stress that Amelia always inevitably has. It's just like making sure it's all gonna work out, because not only do I need to make sure that works out, but also what I normally do at the pantry, which is the produce. Like I run the produce, I don't run it. I work the produce area and hand out the produce and give out the produce. And just the other stuff that I do, we usually have like little extra things. I'm gonna have to delegate that to another volunteer. So I need to come up with like a checklist of all the things that volunteer needs to do, because there's gonna be several things, because at least this week we've got all this squash to deal with, that squash I showed you on Friday. Yeah, so today what I did is I took out, well, I had to send an email about a ballet thing. I had to make a bunch of recipes for the squash, because there were like 27, well, like 5 different kinds of squash and pumpkins and stuff. So I was typing up all these recipes for the squash. Realized I didn't have recipes for all the different kinds of squash, because there are 2 more kinds of squash that were in there that I didn't have recipes for. So I need to come up with a recipe for acorn squash. Except they're not acorn squash. Well, they're acorn squash, but they're yellow, so some sort of acorn squash, and then another squash, I don't remember the name of it, that I had to Google because none of them had stickers on them. I'm losing my voice. Anyway, so today I did that here at home, and then I took Abigail to ballet, dropped her off, went to the pantry. I had like an hour there. I had a little less than an hour. I was meeting one person who was dropping off some of their holiday stuff. And then I was also dealing with what I could deal with, but there was a table covered with stuff, so I had to clear all that stuff off that table so that I could deal with the squash. And then I dealt with the squash, realized I didn't have recipes for all the squash. It's just, there's a lot of things happening. And then tomorrow, I need to deal with the rest of that. We also need to vote. It's important, guys. I'm planning my day so that I make sure I vote. And we also have ballet tomorrow night, because Wednesday is going to be crazy. We can't go to our normal class on Wednesdays. We're going to a class on Tuesday. It's a whole thing. So there's just a lot happening, and Amelia is stressed. So I'm going to like chill here for a minute before we have to leave for class in 40 minutes. We have like 40-ish minutes until we need to leave for class, our today class. And then we also have class tomorrow, separate classes. So I'm going to eat I have some gluten-free ramen. I'm gonna eat this. Chill out for like a hot minute. And then see what else I have time for before class. Looking forward to class. I really enjoy class. Just making it to class. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna get there. It's gonna be good. Okay. No. I'm actually tearing up right now because I'm thinking about the stress this is. Oh my gosh, this is gonna cause so much work. Duncan Hines just recalled a bunch of cake mixes, including classic white, classic yellow, classic butter golden. I'll show you tomorrow at the pantry. Cannot tell you the number of Duncan Hines cake mixes that we have. Sorry, I just ate Skittles. So if that's going on, but the amount of Duncan Hines cake mixes we currently have at the pantry, probably in the like 300 plus range of boxes of cake mix. Oh, this is stressing me out. Look, see, this is what they look like. Okay, I'm gonna go cry by myself about recalled cake mix now. Who has 2 thumbs and just participated in American democracy? This girl! Oh yeah, I just voted. Can you see my I voted sticker? Look, I don't think you can see it, but I voted and I'm so happy. It is very windy, goodness gracious. I just voted! Actually, Nancy and I just voted. Mom and Dad voted this morning, Nancy and I just voted. Voting is super exciting, guys. I have voted in every single election, and Nancy. We've both voted in every single... I went to her as if she's there. She was just sitting there. We have voted in every single election, primary, general election, every single one we've been eligible for since turning, 18. So, I'm very, I love voting. But specifically this year, I was very excited to vote. Yeah, so I did my duty. Now it's out of my hands. I voted. And now I'm headed to the food pantry to take care of my other duty. Yay, someone's here! I have a person here. I texted a couple people last night, and I think they're coming to help me through said cakes. Oh, you fell. See, I've got my oh, you can't see it. My voted sticker. I have my Power to the Girls shirt on. Anyway, off to cake. So happy Thursday. I don't think I vlogged yesterday on Wednesday because it was just the craziest day, as I was anticipating. So, Tuesday I went to the food pantry. Tuesday was a busy day. Tuesday I went to the food pantry. Did a bunch of stuff at the food pantry to get ready for Wednesday because Wednesday was our first holiday day, including going through the cake mixes to make sure none of them were recalled. Turns out none of them were. Also turns out that there weren't as many Duncan Hines cake mixes as I was expecting. I thought there were a lot more than there were. That was weird. I thought we had a lot more of that brand than we did, so that was good. There weren't nearly as many to go through, and none of them were recalled, so that was nice. Got everything ready, went to Kroger, picked up the Kroger produce, did our Kroger shopping, went back to the food pantry, dealt with that, went to class, did class, ballet class, came home. That was Tuesday. Yesterday, food pantry. I got to food pantry at 10:30 because I had so many things to do. I had to make so many copies and get stuff organized. Got to the food pantry at 10:30. I was there until like 4:50, which is when we had to leave because I had a meeting at 5. So we did not finish everything we needed to finish at the food pantry. Food pantry closes at 4. So we were doing stuff until the absolute last minute that we had to go to a meeting. Went to our meeting. I came home, made dinner, and crashed. Like, I got into bed at like 8. Didn't fall asleep, but I got into bed at 8. So today, I kind of had a chill morning because the kids had gymnastics, took a shower, and then I went back to the food pantry to deal with more stuff, met someone there, and we dealt with what we needed to do there because tomorrow we have a giant donation coming in. So we had to like get finished and be ready for tomorrow because we're gonna get a lot of stuff tomorrow. So kind of a busy day. Then I came home, made dinner. I made butternut squash and acorn squash just like in a pan on the stove, and it was good. And I made a lentil soup, which was delicious. I was very impressed, so yay for new recipes. And I also made brownies today. Not from scratch. Also, yes, this is a Winnie the Pooh plate. Not from scratch, from the Enjoy Life mix. And it was delicious. First time, was delicious, is delicious. First time having that. Now it's 7 o'clock, and I'm finally running laundry. So we're definitely not gonna get all the laundry finished, but I'm running laundry, a little bit of laundry, because I won't be home tomorrow. And then Saturday I won't be home. So, yeah. Anyway, this is me wrapping up the vlog. Hope the vlog was interesting. Realized I haven't wrapped up the vlog recently, I don't think, so doing that. Losing my voice because I've just been talking a lot, I guess. Time to go. Okay, I will see you next time. Yeah. That was the most awkward outro ever. Okay, bye.
You make us want to sing.